What up, guys? JRG Fit. I just wanted to talk today about how to lose weight for the summer coming up. How to get in shape and get that ripped six pack. There's no secrets or tricks or anything like that. I mean, there's a few simple steps, but they are hard to follow for some people. You just have to be dedicated and decide what you want. Uh, Okay, sorry about that. My daughter was crying about something. Your first step is gonna have to be you got to be in a caloric deficit. There's no way around it. You're gonna have to consume less calories than you expend. That's simply the way it's put. I mean, there's no ways around it. You can try to manipulate in whatever damn diet you want to try, but it's gonna come down to that in the end. And the first step for that is you got to figure out what's your average daily burn calories, what you're going through a day based on your activity level, your size, and things like that. There's several ways to measure it. It's you can go to MyFitnessPal. If it fits your macros, bodybuilding.com. There are several of them. It's going to ask you your height and weight, age, activity level, things like that. Be honest. Don't put in how much you would work out or try to work out. You have to be, with your current activity level. That way you'll get an honest kind of average of where your daily burn is and how much you need to consume. And then using like MyFitnessPal, you can then break down your actual carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. You want to say hi, Jordan? Say hi.
Hi.
She's going to teach you too, she says.
Hi.
And then once you figure that out, you'll know about what you need to eat every day, and then you can break down from there. MyFitnessPal is a good one to use. There's a paid version and a free version. I just use the free version, but I've had more practice, and I know pretty much what I want to hit, so I can adjust the numbers and the macros on it to get them where I want. But just start there. You got to learn how to track it, what you're eating every day, what you're consuming. That way you'll know based on what you're putting in and what your averages should be, if you're taking in too much or too less. And then it will take some adjustment because these are averages and they tend to overshoot a little bit, so I tend to go a little bit on the under on whatever you end up getting your numbers at the end. And then once you learn that, one of the other things that really helped me finish this last cut successfully was learning when to eat. Basically, when was I the most hungry? If I ate too much early in the day or too much later in the day, I was going to be hungry or not as hungry. I found with me, if I ate too much through the first part of the day, I would be hungrier later, and then I would overeat, or I would be starving and miserable before I would go to bed and just want to eat everything. So I learned to push most of my calories and most of my stuff towards the end of my day, keep some of the carbs around my workout, but push everything else mostly a little bit later, have a few snacks here and there, but keep the bulk of my day towards the end, which really helped me. And then after that, learning portion control is a big thing. I like to do flexible dieting, or if it fits your macros. That way you're not trying to pigeonhole yourself into certain food groups. You are eating whatever you want. It's just a matter of portioning and putting it into like your FitnessPal and learning how much of it you can have and not having too much of a good thing. You can have your cake, you just don't want to eat all of it. And that's pretty much the first couple steps I would take if you can start to do some of those. Oh, and drink plenty of water. Drink a glass of water first thing when you get up in the morning will get your body started. It's all dehydrated. You've been trying to repair all night. So get that going. And then if you're really having trouble with portion controls and things and you want to have a little trick, drink a full glass of water right before your meal every time you eat. That'll help you eat a little bit less because you'll already be a little bit full from the water. But and don't drink your calories is a good step too. Depending on if you drink coffee or energy drinks or sodas or this or that, that's really going to help, really going to hurt your cut. If you're consuming sugar, calories, and all this stuff, and that's going to eat up into your daily macros. Just hit me up though if you have any questions. I can go further into this, or eventually I'll probably do a bulk strategy that will be a little bit more on how to gain weight the proper way. I finally did a successful cut, reversed back up. not quite as successfully as I would have liked, and I'm kind of getting ready to cut back down for y'all guys for the summer. So just hit me up, JRG Fit, join Rise and Grow. This was made for a couple friends and girlfriends of friends and wives of friends, more or less, because they always look for the answer in a supplement or a pill, and it's going to come down more to your diet and your exercise and what you're willing to put in. Last thing I will say on a side note, I guess, is the 2 supplements that I would suggest if you're wanting to increase that fat burning. And the only 2 that I would really suggest are going to be the MTS Drop Factor and the Core Nutritionals Core Hard, I believe, or Core Burn. I forget what, I think it's Core Burn, maybe, I think is what it's called. I forget which one on that one, but they're the only ones that I've seen that are worth a damn and actually efficaciously dosed with decent ingredients that will help you burn fat considering you're in a caloric deficit. JRG Fit, join Rise and Grow. Say bye, Jordan. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Jenny.
Bye-bye.